This channel is going to be called Trafford Talks, and over the next 6-7 months, as the season progresses, we'll be taking an in-depth look at things that are going on in Old Trafford with the players, the team, the manager, and we're going to be getting some fan reactions as well to games, to possible manager sackings and players leaving. It's not been the best of starts again to a season that I thought we might have more of a chance in because of the sides that come up. You had Leicester. No, you didn't. You had Sunderland come up. You had you had Sunderland come up, Leeds come up, and trying to think who else come up. Sunderland, Leeds, and always goes in your mind, doesn't it? Sunderland, Leeds, and I genuinely can't remember who came up. Sunderland, Leeds, and Burnley. Yeah, Burnley, Leeds, and Sunderland. Don't know how I forgot that. We just about beat them at home. But to be honest, it's been a rough start to the season again. We got to the final of the Europa League last season, lost to Tottenham in the final. We were the better side over the 90 minutes, but just couldn't find the goal. And it seems to be that we're having the same problem again. We're good in possession, but we can't get the ball in the back of the net. There's been rumours about Ruben Amorim being sacked, and I want to get straight to the point on that. I personally don't think he should. Well, at first I didn't think he should be sacked, but going along, I think he should be. I think I was watching a Sky Sports interview this afternoon, and Duncan Ferguson and Jamie Carragher were saying that Roy Keane needs to get in that dressing room and he should take charge. Because I feel like the players have gone sloppy. I feel like the players that we've signed, they've seen the past 2-3 seasons and that the managers have let a lot of things slide and think, oh, we can, lower our standards and play terrible. Also, we can still earn an easy wage because we don't care. We still get paid at the end of the week. But it's football. It's a team game. You put your heads together. I feel like at the minute there's only 2 players that are really giving anything on the pitch, and that is Bruno Fernandes and Matheus Cunha. They are the only 2 players that are giving anything at the moment. Since we signed Mbeumo and Sesko, they've done nothing. I spoke to a couple of friends of mine and said, well, yeah, it takes time for a player to gel into a team. Yeah, but look at Mbeumo last season, playing for Brentford. He was unbelievable. The goals, the assists, he was just unbelievable. That is why we paid 70 million to sign him. We've had 6 weeks of the Premier League, and it has been nothing but hell in 6 weeks. Opening game of the season, I thought we were really good against Arsenal. I thought, well, we've lost 1-0, but there are better things to come. It's not like Arsenal threw anything at us. It was a lucky corner kick goal. And I thought, well, I'm going to grit my teeth, ride it out to defeat first game of the season. It's a tough game anyway to Arsenal. Coming runner-up in the Premier League for the past 3 seasons. And I thought we could move on from that. And we just haven't. Struggling to beat Burnley 3-2 at home. Losing 3-1 to Brentford away. Yes, we beat Chelsea 2-1, but we went down to 10 men. They went down to 10 men, and so did we. Soon as the balance shifted and we went down to 10 men, it was done. Chelsea were all over us like a rash. We could not keep the ball. And if it means that we have to have an extra player to beat a team like Chelsea, which I know that we can beat, there's something wrong. The players don't seem to be interested in the football when they come to play for us. It just annoys me because you think about other aspects of the game. It's not just about the football, it's about the fans that pay to go and watch the team. And the players that we've signed, they feel like, because they've seen a lot of other players do it at Manchester United over the past couple of seasons, just sit back and do nothing and not try. They feel like they can do the same, and I don't agree on it at all. The last three managers we've had, they've got no authority. They've got no, I'm trying to think something to say it. They've got no accreditation. They've got nothing. They've got nothing that shows the players, well, look what I've won. Look what I've done. Look what I've done with players. Look what I've done with different teams. And and I could be completely honest, the last manager to do something in that sort of situation was Jose Mourinho. He was the last manager we ever had who had a really good resume, come into the club, and he won the Europa League first season. We beat Man City away in the league. We beat Juventus away. We beat, you know what I mean? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had a better season than Erik ten Hag and Ruben Amorim. Well, do you know what? I will give ten Hag his dues. We won the FA Cup, we won the League Cup, and that's all I'll say. But since Ferguson, we've not really had anyone with a good past, with a good history. We started off with David Moyes after Fergie left. Not a good replacement. Louis van Gaal, won the FA Cup. Again, not a good replacement. Jose Mourinho, very good manager. Good resume. He did his best. We had a decent season. So we should have. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Called it Ollie time. Ollie time when we scored in injury time. And I know a lot of Man United fans will agree with me on this, but Ronaldo changed the course of United again when he come back, because we had had a shocking season the season before. He joined us for a season and he was electric. Opening day of the season, beat Newcastle 4-0, 2 goals in his opening game. What more can you ask for? You can't ask for anything else. It just winds me up. Because it's not about luck. You know what I mean? And the formations are not working. When you're signing a player, you need to look at what clubs have played at before and what system they've played in. You can't just throw them into let's just say you play a 4-4-2. Let's just say you play a 4-4-2 attacking. You can't just throw a player like Sesko and Mbuemo into a 4-4. Let's just say a 3-5-2, because they're not going to gel into that system. It's not going to work. The way that I've always seen it, me personally, my favourite formations are 3-4-3 and a 5-2 and a 5-2-3. And I'll tell you why. Start off the game, 3 at the back, it's comfortable, If you feel a bit of pressure coming on, you don't have to mix the whole team around. Just drop your 2 wing backs. Just drop your two midfields into the wing back positions. You got 2 in the middle. Then you got a back line that can hold up, and you still got your front 3. And then if you feel a bit more confident, just switch it up again. Move them further forward. I don't see the point in starting a game. Like, let's just say you're playing the 4-2-3-1. And then because things ain't going right, you're moving into a diamond position, like a 4-1-2-1-2. I don't get it. There's no point. Bruno Fernandes, an absolute credit. He has been nothing but loyal to this club for the past 5 years. And the fact that he stayed, it's just unbelievable. he's had to put up with so many players coming and going and building relationships with different players and then leaving. I don't know where he's had to. I would have left a long time ago. And that's just my honest opinion. We've got Sunderland next game in the league. Sunderland have had a wicked start to the season. Beat West Ham on their opening game of the season, 3-0. David Moyes is having a howler at the minute with West Ham. Wolves are having a shocker. Villa are having a shocker. But we're not. We're in the mix down there. We're closer to relegation than we are to the top half of the table. And that's frightening because we have not been out of the top league for decades. We have not been out of the top league for decades. And it's just disgusting. Again, money. That people say that money comes into it in that aspect. It doesn't. It doesn't. Players need to be given firm rules. They either like it or they leave. It's just as simple as that. But I will be giving honest opinions on all games. I know this is going to be based on Manchester United, and this will be Old Trafford based and Manchester United based. But I will be doing talks about games during the week. I did start a channel a couple of years ago, but it never took off. So now I've got a bit of spare time. I will be trying it again. Yeah, I'll be trying to get some guests on as well. But yeah, I think I just have no words. The fact that we didn't even qualify for a European stage last season, and Newcastle and Nottingham Forest and Aston Villa did, is just absolutely ridiculous. Also on that topic, Crystal Palace did, and I'm still upset with Palace. I'm still upset for them. The fact that they got removed from the Europa League and put down to the Conference League because of all the financial fair play. End of the day, Crystal Palace deserved it more. They won the FA Cup. They were a solid team last season. And also, when the international break comes up, I will be giving updates and my opinions on squad selection. Obviously, we don't know if Cole Palmer's going to be back due to injury. We're going to be seeing who makes the right back positions. And yeah, just really hope I can get people behind this channel. If you do have any questions, comment them down below or send me an email at traffordtalks25@outlook.com or traffordtalks25@gmail.com. I will reply to you as soon as I get the chance. But yeah, keep your eyes posted. Either Thursday or Friday, I will be doing my I'll do Premier League, Championship, League 1 and League 2 predictions the whole way through. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And remember, to all you Man United fans, the Reds keep marching on.